So there was someone on my channel that asked me to do a tour of West University, Rice, by the Rice University, and here I am. I said I was going to do posts every Sunday, but I got unfortunately sick for 2 weeks, and with this post-COVID crap that's in my lungs. So, but yeah, I'm going to continue to do my videos and post them every Sunday like I'm supposed to. And because I said I was going to do it, right? And that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm going to do a tour of West University. This is part of it. This is where the museum district is, and the zoo and the memorial, the hospital district. But it's not West U. West U is across the street over there. It's where Rice University was founded in, I believe it was 1910 or 1912. And West University, there was a Tennessee governor that decided to buy a big piece of land. We got a few people together, some investors, and they bought a big piece of land on that side of Rice University. And they created eventually what we call West University, right? And yeah, that's what we're going to tour. It's not part of Houston, even though it's in the middle of Houston. It's not Houston, it's its own city, which is really cool, actually. They're not incorporated in Houston. And they're not incorporated into Houston, so they have their own mayor, they have their own fire department, their own stuff. But man, I love this area. These trees right here, these are my favorite. Big, giant oak trees. Beautiful freaking trees, man. I love these trees. They're my favorite trees in the whole wide world, man. And even though I'm from California and I love redwoods, the big giant sequoia trees, I mean, these are actually my favorite just because of the way they branch out. They look so cool. But yeah, we're gonna start driving down there. This is a really high-end neighborhood, West University. It's really high-end. It's the rich people place, one of them. That's what we're gonna go check out. And this is the entrance to, one entrance to Rice University. And we're stuck in traffic because there's always a lot of traffic here, man. It's a very busy section of Houston. I'm still basically in Houston. As soon as I turn left, it's gonna be a different city. Funny. A city within a city. A very beautiful city at that. So here we go. I take a tour to the rich people places. The more you know. And these mansions all up and down here. Oh, I think this might be still part of the university where, well, I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? There's definitely humongous houses here. Mo mansions. A church. It's actually not a church. It's a Jewish temple. Jewish congregation, right? That's a church. More mansions. They're really big houses, but this neighborhood is actually an old, well, 1912 when it was established, 1913, 14, something like that. When it was established, so these houses, for the most part, are really, really old houses, but they're such beautiful architecture. Man, these are the houses I love. I absolutely love these old houses. This is not an old house, but it's a nice, beautiful Mediterranean home. I love it. This is my favorite too. One of my favorite architectures. This one, a mansion there. Trying not to have the camera bounce around so much, but you know what? Let's go straight. Fuck it. When I first got here to Houston, I lived right there by what used to be the Astrodome. Oh man, check out that house. What used to be the Astrodome, which was not a good area. I don't know if it is a good area now or not, but definitely it was not where you wanted to be. Which, little to me, I didn't know California was so different. California bad neighborhoods are so different, and that's another big giant home. But I bet you that house is right there on the corner. It's so old. It's got to be from the 20s. It looks like the architecture from the 20s or 30s. Check that out, man. What a beautiful home. All these paved streets. I mean, tree-lined streets. That's an old home, I'm sure. Old home. I really do want to know what 30s style, 20s, 30s, same thing. That one, same thing. Right there. Man, I wish this camera wouldn't bounce around so much. I could walk, but not really. I could walk, but humidity freaking sucks over here. And the heat and humidity put together, oh man. Beautiful. We're in the rich people neighborhoods. Houston has some very beautiful neighborhoods. Besides it being a lot of ghettos, it has some very beautiful neighborhoods. I hate to say that Houston has, I want to say it's like 3/4 ghetto, man. These beautiful neighborhoods, you go over a little bit over and it's ghetto, you know? This is the place to raise kids, that's for sure. If you have the money to live here, wow, man. I wonder how much they pay. I know the property taxes here are 3 or 4%. Oh, well, I don't know. This is a different city, actually. This is Westview, so it's not part of Houston. But Texas in general has a 3% and up property tax per year, which is way more than California's, right? So if these houses are $2, $3 million, $4 million, you're paying your mortgage, you're paying your insurance, which insurance keeps going up because of the hurricanes and all that, right? And on top of that, you're paying 3-point-something% in property tax per year. God dang, man, you have to be making some banky. That piggy bank's got to be fat. Ooh, nice. I guess we're going into the hood of Westview. That's just a joke. There's no such thing as a hood in Westview. It's just the older houses, smaller houses that are just not fixed up yet, or you know, they're just smaller houses. This is a new one. I don't really like that style right there. Just don't, man. Am I going too far? I don't even know what part of. I think Kirby, Greenbrier. Okay, I think we're still good. That took a minute. Nice, right there, man. Modern Mediterranean. Modern home. That one's ugly. I mean, I wouldn't say no if they gave it to me, but I wouldn't pay for it. This is gonna be tight. Dude, why are they building these nasty, ugly cardboard houses? I call them cardboard houses because they have the freaking particle board type siding and cheap materials. So I call them the cardboard houses. But I bet that thing over $1 million, that's for sure. These little condo or townhomes. I think we're in Houston now, or heading to Houston. I don't really know what streets, where West University starts and begins, or the boundaries of it. I don't know it, but I know that, oh, Kirby, this is the Upper Kirby neighborhood. Man, this is a badass place. Upper Kirby has a lot, it's expensive and has a lot of really cool stuff farther up. And this is where I bought 3 of my cars. 1 Jeep and 2 Dodge Challengers. So far, 3 so far. Welcome to LA traffic, Houston. And this is the, so this is actually the historic Boulevard Oaks. Well, it doesn't seem like, oh, this is, I'm just going back around. Historic Boulevard Oaks. Let's go that way. Damn it, man. Check out this house. Dang. Check out that house. Man, beautiful, man. And when I see beautiful homes like that, it's because I'm really big into architecture. I used to be for a very long time when I was a kid, and I still enjoy it. Maybe that's what I should have done also, but I didn't do it. But I do love the designs. I love the way they're built in certain pre-World War II, I'd say. Because after World War II, it seemed like everything was cookie cutter, smaller to accommodate, I guess, the returning soldiers and smaller families and the boom, right? But opulence from the 30s back, 1940 back, that's when, you know, we consider them, that architecture was just freaking awesome. All that. Let's go into this one. This is Mandel and South Boulevard Oaks. Okay. I know. Oh man, nice and shady. People actually walk around here calm. It might be hot and all that kind of stuff, but people walk around here. You could tell it's a good neighborhood because people are actually walking around here. Would you walk around in, say, 5th Ward or 45 and Cross Timbers, or, you know, by Greens Point? Hell no. And I don't know if people will get offended by me saying that, but you know it's the truth. Offended or not, you know it's the truth. Who the hell wants to walk in the hood? Nobody, except for the people that live in the hood, I guess. Not even those. But that's a cool looking home. Another beautiful home. These streets are so awesome, man. You feel safe here, you know? I mean, I'm sure there's stuff that happens, but when you consider it's relative, you know? You walk in, say, a hood neighborhood, you just feel uneasy. You walk in neighborhoods like this, like, man, you know, what's the difference? I think the difference is education. There's a lot of uneducated people that live in the hood that don't want to get an education. They just love that culture. But you get an education, and I'm not saying they're good people necessarily, but it's a different way of living. You know, they're not going to go and carjack you. They're not going to go and rob you in the street right in front of their house or anything like that, because education makes them think a little harder than that. makes them think, okay, maybe I shouldn't, you know? Even if they wanted to, they won't. They have no necessity to do that. But the uneducated morons, the ones that look like they're on high on dope, talking, yeah, bro, yeah, all that kind of crap. Yeah, man, yeah. Those are the kinds you need to watch out for. And we all know that's the truth. Especially the ones with the cut haircut. You know, the one that looks like a toilet bowl. Something that's cut around it, that one. For some reason, that hairstyle seems to give, make them criminals or something. It takes over their brain or something. Damn, look at this house. Ooh. Southampton Place, established in 1923. I don't even think I'm in Westview anymore. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I don't know. Maybe it's just like a little suburb within the city of Westview. Wow, man. When I come to places like this and check out the neighborhood and all that, it gives me motivation to do something with myself, you know? Most of the time, these children, I don't know if it's old money or not, but we have so many opportunities in this country to go to school and do things, and you don't take advantage of it, then that's on you. But you could live here. I'm sure not all these people are from money, you know? I'm sure a lot of these people are self-made because they took that opportunity and did it for themselves. But a lot of people out here, oh, it's, you know, there's a nice neighborhood. Yeah, look at mine. It's all trashy neighborhood. Well, cut your motherfucking lawn. Quit putting cars on your lawn. Paint your house. Buy a paint can and a brush, man. Fix it, you know? Quit complaining about other people's neighborhoods and saying how nice it is compared to yours. Fix your damn shit. That's what I got to say about that. But man, look at these houses. Anybody who complains about their lifestyle and how they live and, oh, woe is me, cry, man, that's why your negative self is always going to be negative, and you're always going to live that way, man. Change it for your better, for yourself. Look at this. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Who would not want to live here? But to live here, you have to put the effort in, right? You have to put the effort and knowledge and do what's necessary to get here. You know? I don't think many of these people are criers as to why the government doesn't let them oppressing them. The government doesn't oppress nobody. You oppress yourself with your thoughts and your feelings. That's who you oppress, yourself. Because no one can change where you're going, what you're doing, or what you can do with your life, because laws are different. You know, we're not back in the 20s and 30s when black people weren't allowed to go to the school. Or we have so many opportunities. Why the hell are you still crying? Hispanics, blacks, why are y'all still crying, man? Leave that shit alone. Do things right, man. You're getting stuff right, you know? I'm saying that because I see a lot of that in our culture, and I see a lot of that in the hoods because I grew up in the hood, you know, and I see a lot of that crying, and I hate that so much, man. I really, really freaking hate that. My dad was never a crier. My dad was never a crier. My whole family was never criers and, oh, woe, it's me, and let's get government help, and the government needs to give me this and give me. No, we never had nothing from the government. My dad never wanted nothing from the government. And that's the way I grew up. That's the way we all grew up. And that's the way I like it, you know? People with balls. And for all of you Californians that are paying about $6, I'm making fun of my own people, but still, all Californians that are paying like $6 a gallon, look at us, $2.85, bro, $2.85. $3.19 for diesel, but my car's not a diesel. Yes, the good neighborhoods have a Ben & Jerry's. You don't see that in there. Never mind. Oh, this is the Upper Kirby district. Man, I used to love coming here. There's this little neighborhood where it's all like shops and stuff like that. I'm gonna get to the light because trying to get through all these cars, you'll never make it. We'll be here for about 2 hours. I'll just be talking the whole time. You'll probably disconnect the channel here. But there's this is the little neighborhood in here. I used to come to this model shop and get it's like old school models, like where you build a car, build a boat or ship, whatever, plastic models or wood models. I used to come to this one all the time. And I wonder if it's still there. There's a few restaurants, a lot of restaurants, a lot of really cool. Everybody comes down here to hang out and on the weekends and shop. Yeah, this is the entrance to it right here. And there's the Sketcher Velvet Taco. Look at why people do that. That they see somebody signaling to get in, they'll speed up so they won't get in. But you know what, Mr. Minivan, karma will get you. That's why you drive a minivan. Very fancy place here. People come hang out here. This is I forgot what it's called. The Upper Kirby district.
There are no phones connected. Connect a phone and try again.
I don't want to connect the phone. Bunch of restaurants and oh, I don't see that Fig Tree. I don't see that model shop anymore. Because you know, kids nowadays they don't do models like back in the day. You know, where we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have Atari, but we didn't have all that kind of stuff, and we had to occupy our time. So we rode bikes in the streets, we were everywhere, and we did models, and we had, you know, balsa wood planes and all kinds of stuff. And there's British Isles. It's British products from England. Torchy tacos. Yeah. Those are what I call white people tacos. No offense, because it's not. It's just what we call them, white people tacos. But it's pretty good actually. Anything I say that has to do with like when I say stuff like that, don't take it serious, because I just joke around that way. And nobody should take anything serious like that, you know, unless you're just angry at the world and just try to find any little word to try and twist around, you know. But what a place. Beautiful, beautiful place. It's kind of small. It's only 4 blocks or something, around 4 or 5 blocks. But yep. And this is the world famous Texas Medical Center. Houston has a badass medical center. And not just because of the buildings, but because of the doctors that innovation and the technology. And Texas Medical Center is one of the best in the whole world, actually, believe it or not. And it's in Texas. I'm from California, but I keep saying that, but I'm very proud of Texas. Texas has been very good to me. Texas Children's Hospital. And right now there's not a lot of traffic because it's Saturday, but during the week I wouldn't drive through here. Trains, cars, people, zombies. You know, zombies, the ones that are drugged out, walking around. And we're basically back where I started. I don't know. This is the zoo area. Still the medical center, but the part over here on the right, over here, is where the zoo is. There's a big giant park here, which I need to do a video on. But yep, that's as much as I could figure out where West U is. Hope y'all enjoyed it. That's the park. It's got a little train. It's a huge park. Man, I feel like going in there, but it's a huge, huge park. Running trails and the zoo. Pretty girls. The next video I do is going to be on Herman Park. This is where it's a very another nice, really nice neighborhood. It's where I initially wanted to come to live. There's a golf course right here, but all this park right here, there's a train where you can go around, museums all up and down here, Natural History Museum, Medical Museum, Deaf Museums, I mean all kinds of stuff, Medical Center, and the zoo. So I'm definitely going to do my next video, most likely, is going to be this one here. There's even a botanical garden here. I think it's called the Centennial Garden. Has a big mountain and plants everywhere. It's really nice to walk around in. And if you're a runner, this is definitely a place to come running. It just feels clean, even though the air is kind of polluted and hot and humid, but it just feels so good being out here in nature. Thank you, God.